Gilmore Girls yet not Gilmore Girls. He's Luke and he works in a diner. She's Lorelai and she wants to run a bed and breakfast. Stars Hollow. Nope. Equally fictional and equally charming Elk Lake. But yes, the Gilmore Girls comparisons, at least at a very high level, are simply too blatant to be completely ignored. This noted, Dineen does do her own thing and does manage to tell a tale completely different than anything I remember from Gilmore Girls. Don't hate me, but despite Lauren Graham being hot, it just wasn't a series one could ever really get into. Sorry, ladies. Here, the angst is arguably done better than the romance, and indeed it often seems at times that this ostensibly romance book keeps its central couple apart far more than they're together, with the togetherness coming in very tentative and awkward steps at first before, suddenly out of nowhere, kind of exploding, after a damn near fatal implosion first, of course. But truly the most relatable part of this for me personally was in fact Luke's story, and even his dad's story. While I know at least some of my dad's story, more than Luke does throughout a large part of the tale here, like Luke, there are absolutely things I don't know, and will never know, about my dad's childhood and my grandfather, who in my case died just 5 weeks after my birth. Like Luke, as an adult I've had to try to come to understand my dad through the bits and pieces of his history I've learned, and how that has shaped him into the man he chose to become, and thus how it shaped how he raised me and shaped me into the man I chose to become. While I never lost years of our lives due to a misunderstanding, that's not to say there haven't been misunderstandings along the way, including one particularly infamous one when I was a teenager that was perhaps the closest we ever got to this level of blow-up. So, yeah, Luke's story absolutely hit a touch harder here. Overall, while this seemed to be probably the most angsty book in the series, there really was quite a bit of fun and self-discovery along the way as well, and it really was both a solid entrant in the series and a solid setup for a seeming near-direct sequel. Very much recommended.